First and foremost, let's get midline. First and foremost, all this we're doing is to get justice for Celeste Rivas. If y'all ain't figured that out by now, you just ain't gonna get it, okay? We trying to get justice for Celeste. And I got my girl Kadasha Lynn right here. She got some more information for us. So let's get into it.
We have some new huge information coming out about David and Celeste Rivas Hernandez. There is a Redditor who has been posting different screenshots of some very concerning things that they are saying that they got sent to them from an anonymous person to Modmail. Now, we have no way to authenticate that these screenshots are in fact real, but if they are, it could be a huge deal. This first screenshot appears to be a message from Aisha, David's friend, replying to a story where somebody had Celeste's missing poster in their story. And mind you, this
I just follow Aisha on TikTok and I'm gonna tag her in my video and be like, is this real? Because I need to know what's really real and what is propaganda out here. But let's continue.
date is important. It's saying this is on February 16th of 2024, and we know based off of the first missing person poster that Celeste went missing February 14th of 2024. It shows that Aisha replied to this story, whoever it is, and said, "Bro, this is my friend's girlfriend." And this person said, "Is there a way you can confirm she's 13?" And she replies, "What the F, you're lying." And if this screenshot is a real message between somebody with David's friend Aisha, it could be a huge deal in bringing charges against David. It could be used as evidence. Because Aisha has publicly said
I can't even lie. This look real. This look like a message you would be messaging somebody on TikTok or Instagram, whatever. And that look like a real message thread. Like for real. So
she doesn't know anything. She doesn't know Celeste, and she didn't know that she was underage. This got me thinking about things that we have heard from the private investigator, Steve Fisher. He claims since he knows the person that moved David's car, it was right before David and other people would leave to go on tour. Steve Fisher claimed that there was photographs that he could see with David with people that went with him on this tour. And it's weird because David posted on this date pictures of him with Neo and Ayasha. Right now, there's a lot of talk over the fact that there might not be any charges except concealment for Celeste. I've already talked about,
which is diabolical. For it only to be concealment is diabolical, bro. So she's just not gonna get her justice. That's what it boils down to for me. She ain't gonna get her justice. But we gotta figure something out. We gotta figure it out
about this a little bit because people are bringing up the generic statement that the LAPD said literally months and months ago when this whole thing first started. And the only reason that the LAPD brought up concealment is because that is the only crime at the time that they can prove happened because they had Celeste in a trunk. They referred the media agencies back to that original statement. People are kind of twisting it, thinking that there is no way charges are going to come about. But the fact is, that's not true. It's just that they don't have an autopsy back for Celeste, which is why the LAPD was referring the media back to the original statement, because they don't have anything else to give anybody at this current moment. One thing that gets me is the fact that I feel like the LAPD could move over the fact that Celeste, who was a minor, was with David. I feel like they think it might be hard for them to move on this, but we have all seen plenty of photos, and there is no reason why David should have been around this young child who was missing. If in fact these screenshots are real, they could use this. This is a huge deal. Ayasha says, "My friend's girlfriend."
So that means that they were quote unquote intimate, right? If that was his girlfriend, if his friend thought that she was his girlfriend, they were intimate in some capacity, right? We have to believe what the people are saying. The people who are involved in this case, what they're saying. She thought that Celeste was his girlfriend. Out of the norm, she was his girlfriend. Because apparently it was something that was normal in their friend group for her to be his girlfriend. Not knowing if they knew how old she was or any of that. Outside of them knowing how old she was, they thought she was his girlfriend. Boom. Case closed. So we about to get on to the next video. Hit the like, share, comment below. What y'all think? Is this thread real? I'm going to ask Aisha on TikTok under this video if this is real. And we're going to see what she's going to say. If she respond, hopefully she respond. It'd be good if she respond. Hopefully she respond. But yeah, let's get into it.
And then this person tells her all the way back in 2024 that she's only 13. Shows that there was a relationship there. And I at least feel like they need to go question Aisha. So I hope whoever is sending these, if they are real, are also sending these to the police. And when it comes to Aisha, I noticed something else very concerning. So you guys remember this video, which showed Celeste backstage of one of David's performances. And in this video, it said that this happened at the Fonda Theater on June of 2024. This was the exact performance where David was taking pictures with Aisha, the other Celeste, and others. This wasn't the only screenshot that this Redditor posted claiming to get from this anonymous person.
Hold up. We going back. Because this person right here, this girl, that is Celeste Rivas Hernandez. That is Celeste Rivas Hernandez right here. That is Celeste. Don't get it twisted. If this is the Celeste Herrera, that is not the same person. Look. She got red hair. You can tell if somebody's hair is colored, whether even if the picture is black and white. You can tell if somebody's hair is colored. Her hair is black, not red, in this picture on the same day. That other person was Celeste Rivas Hernandez. And for them to say that they don't have anything, they got that right there. Just that.
David's performances. And in this video, it said that this happened at the Fonda Theater on June of 2024. This was the exact performance where David was taking pictures with Aisha, the other Celeste, and others. This wasn't the only screenshot that this Redditor posted claiming to get from this anonymous person.
Now y'all seen this. I showed y'all this already on my TikTok. This is the email. David at mogul.vision. Mogul Vision is the name of Josh Marshall, his manager's company. This email came from his manager's company email. Or to his manager's company's email.
Also claims that this random person sent him this email that was talked about a while ago that was allegedly sent to David's manager, Josh, about Celeste being a missing minor. Now, like I will say once again, we have no way to prove if this is an actual legit email, but if it is, it could be a big deal. The date on this email says February 19th of 2024, just a couple of days after this message was sent to Aisha.
You cannot fake dates on an email. You can't. I mean, you can, but it says standard encrypted TLS. I mean, you can't really fake that. You can, but that's not something that's normal.
This is sent to D4vd's at Mogul Vision, and they say there's been talk that the artist David possibly has something to do with the disappearance of 13-year-old Celeste Rivas. If that statement holds any merit, please do the right thing and take her home. Her parents are very worried. Pictures of Celeste even in the missing person photo. Now, this person on Reddit claimed that this was a screenshot allegedly taken by David's manager, Josh, and
Now, what we have here is some perfect evidence. Why is this evidence perfect? The evidence is perfect because we have time, date stamped. We have where it's going to. We don't have where it's coming from because they hid it. But it went to somewhere where nobody would have expected for Celeste to be unless they knew that she was there. Unless they knew that David was in the vicinity of Celeste and that she knew him and that they knew each other and that she could have been there with him while she was missing. That's the only reason this email would be valid. So now we have to figure out who the person is that sent the email. Let's continue.
sent to David. Now, we know that David's manager, Josh, spoke out very publicly, claiming that he never once received any email. But the fact that we also heard about this email from the private investigator, Steve Fisher, makes you taken back to see that this potentially could be this email. I thought
this is the email that he was talking about. He posted it on his X. I'm about to say Twitter X, whatever. He posted it on his X Twitter. That's where I saw it at initially. So that's it's valid to me from that standpoint.
thought I would look up where this email was being sent to, and it says on Google the domain D4vd.mogul.vision is linked to Mogul Vision, a company co-founded by Josh Marshall, who manages the artist David. Josh is claiming that he never received an email. It is very likely maybe he never received it, but the fact that we are now seeing screenshots of an email that is dated February 19th of 2024, and we're also
just because you don't read your email don't mean you didn't get it. Because it was reported that she went home after this email was sent. So somebody's lying here, evidently.
seeing screenshots to Aisha just a couple of days before this is huge. They in fact can be proven, and I hope whoever this anonymous source is who is sending this is legit and also turning this over to police. And if they are real, in my opinion, I feel like this is somebody that is in the inside. They are very close to David and his friends. Y'all let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments.
Same here. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about this. The information that this woman here is able to get is phenomenal. She's doing some good work. It's phenomenal. We need to figure out the best way to get justice for Celeste. In this email, in that Instagram thread that Aisha messaged to somebody else stating that was David's girlfriend. That's the door right there. And if y'all want to see more videos like this, don't forget to hit the like, share, comment, and on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe so we can get these videos out. Okay? Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Let's get justice for Celeste and all of those who are not able to speak because they have been removed from existence due to the diabolical nature of some people. Let's get it. Peace.